Hey YouTube, I figured I'd come on this evening. I did a little bit of damage earlier this afternoon. I went over to the Garden State Mall. You may have heard me mention before that I live in New York, but the George Washington Bridge is only a few minutes away from me, so I can get to the Garden State probably in a little under half an hour. So I decided to take a ride over there. If you did not already know, things like shoes, sneakers, belts, accessories are without tax, scarves and things of that nature. So I was like, okay, it's a really nice day out today. Let me jump in the car and go to the mall. So I was on the hunt for a couple of things from Gucci that were on my wish list for 2018. I still have to film that video. And I wanted to see some things in person, try some things on, and make some decisions. So I did a little bit of damage. I picked up two things that I wanted, and I'm going to share them with you this evening. But before I do that, this is just a regular graphic tee that I have on. I think I got it from Kohl's, but I don't like t-shirts neckline. I kind of feel like they're not flattering. So what I do is just fold the t-shirt in half and kind of cut a deep ring, and it kind of gives this off the shoulder look, which I think is super cute. I also do that on the arms as well because I am a plus size girl and I don't like the sleeves being too tight on my arms. So here we go. I think we all can say that we love the new packaging for Gucci. It is super sleek and still iconic. So there is my big bag. I'm going to put that right here on the bed. And I'm going to start with the smaller box. So this is a true unboxing. Obviously, I saw the things in the store, but I haven't unboxed them since I've been home. So here is the first box. And then you can see it has that great wrapping, the Gucci ribbon, as well as the box. I'm going to do what I see most of my fellow YouTubers do, which is try to slide this off. So let's see. It looks like she has it on there pretty snug, but I think we almost have it. So a few more seconds and we have it off. If you're looking at the box, you've probably already figured out that this is something that you wear. Sorry, I had a brain fart right there, and I'm not up to the speed of editing, so you'll just have to deal with it. I love you for watching, and as I'm talking, this is coming off, so here it is. And here we have this cute dust bag, and it just has this piece of fabric here that says Gucci. So what I decided to pick up was another belt. You guessed it. And this is just a super simple one that I have so many ideas for this summer. It's iconic Gucci and still quite simple. So I picked this up. It is in the green and red. But what I liked about this particular belt was it's that webbed, and it just has a simple D-ring. So I do have the Gucci Marmont belt, and I love how, bold that is sometimes, but I'm going to style this belt a bunch of different ways, and I'm going to be sure to update with some pictures at a later date. I think it'll look super cute over plain dresses, just to kind of give you a waistline. As I said, I'm a plus size girl, and sometimes dresses really are ill-fitted, and if you put a belt over them, it kind of gives, more of that hourglass look. So I have a ton of different ways that I plan on wearing this belt, and I thought it was cool because it was like vintage Gucci in that it just has what they call the D-rings, okay? So, and this baby was $350. Those price increases, Gucci has lost their mind on some things. So, yep, that is the first item. I'm super excited to wear that and add that to my collection. And the second thing that I purchased, I've been looking at them online, and I decided that I was going to go ahead and purchase them. So as you heard me say them, you probably have figured out by now it is some footwear. So let's see if we can do this on screen again and slide this ribbon off. This one's a lot looser, so it seems like it's going to go right off. Okay, I'll lay this flat so they do not fall out. Okay, let's take off this box top. Yep, there we go. Again, great packaging. I'm not sure if it's going to come with one dust bag or two. So here are all the cards that obviously come in here. And I think okay, they did provide me with Lucky Us. They do have 2 shoe bags. I'm just going to put this down so I can get them out because they did leave them in the plastic. And what I've decided to purchase is a pair of sneakers. And, oh, this is super cute. Here they are. Here they are. Here they are. What's cool about them is if you look at them from the back, they have 2 different colors. That's coming across. I think the lighting in my room is giving the appearance that it's purple, but it's actually navy blue. And what my essay explained to me was, if you can look there, you see it's the same blue and red. And that is a B. Now, very interestingly enough, I love them because they're super low profile. I do wear a women's 11. These are from the men's line, and they actually are a 7.5. They run really big. So when I tried them in the store, the 7.5 was super comfortable. And as the essay said to me, because they are all leather sneaker, they are going to have some give. So I went with the 7.5. Ladies, like I said, I do wear a women's 11. So I was expecting to buy a 9. That was a joke. They were way too big. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and show you the name of these sneakers. As I develop in my craft, I'm going to make sure I have this information ready for you before time. And I do not see a tag, but I think they're called the Gucci Aces sneakers. Let's see if we have our receipt somewhere close. Yep, it is right down here in the bag. And let's see if they put the name of the sneaker on the receipt. They actually did not, but I'm almost certain that she called them the Gucci Aces. Okay, I did purchase these items today, as I said, from Gucci in the Garden State Malls in Paramus, New Jersey. And as I said, there is no tax. So my 2 items today were exactly $1,000. And as I said, no tax. Yeah, so I'm slowly but surely delving back into Gucci. My very first experience with Gucci was when I purchased a bag, a hobo, probably about 10 or 11 years ago. I purchased it when I was in the Bahamas on vacation. The bag wore very well. And after about 3 or 4 years, there was a problem with the strap. I took it into my local Gucci boutique in White Plains, and they sent it out to be repaired. Long story short, they lost my bag. And when I contacted corporate, there was a whole lot of runaround. And after about, in total, 9 or 10 months, my bag showed back up on my step without having been repaired, without any notice of what was going on. So I did distance myself from Gucci because I just felt like the customer service at the time was unacceptable. To lose someone's item. I was much younger then, and the amount of money that I had saved to purchase this bag, I just felt as though they could care less about the fact that my bag was lost, even though I had all of my paperwork and had established a paper trail. So I let them go. But I came back around after the last couple of years because I saw some pieces that I wanted to add into my collection, and namely because Gucci is known for their leather. The quality of their leather is absolutely amazing. The craftsmanship also is stellar. So little by little, I'm rebuilding my Gucci collection. I do have a pair of Gucci espadrilles. I have 2 Gucci belts, and now I have the sneakers and the webbed belt. I'm really looking at the Gucci Soho Disco bag. I think I mentioned that before in another video. I actually saw one today at the Gucci boutique inside of the Neiman Marcus in the Garden State Mall, but I had already done some damage at the freestanding store, and I was not about to drop another $1,300 on that bag today. So I'm thinking that I will definitely go ahead and pull the trigger and look for that bag on the pre-loved market. As I said before, I love Fashionphile. My biggest concern with the bag was the drop. I am a plus size girl, as I've said, and I didn't want the bag to sit too short on my body, and I wanted to make sure that it was substantial enough. Even though it is a smaller bag, I wanted to make sure that I liked the way it looked up against my frame when I tried it on in the red. To die for. So that is definitely on my radar. I'm going to put a little bit of wear on these sneakers. I have to be very honest with you. They are extremely comfortable. I'm a Nike girl through and through, and they definitely give my Air Max a run for the money. So let's see how they wear over a couple of hours. Obviously, I'm not wearing Gucci sneakers to an amusement park. I'm not wearing them to walk up and down the strip when I go to Vegas. They are a fashion sneaker, but walking around in the store, it was like walking on air. As for the belt, I don't foresee any problems. Like I said, it's just for that pop of color and to kind of give me a more defined waistline with certain dresses and things that really are for the most part shapeless. So we shall see how things go, and in the next couple of weeks I'm gonna hunt and hopefully find the perfect Gucci Soho Disco bag on the pre-loved market. So thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Enjoy the fleeting few minutes of this warm weather today. If you're here in the New York area, we had about high 60s. But tomorrow, April 15th, is it will be Sunday, and they're talking about it only being 44 degrees. Luckily for me, the furrier is not scheduled to pick up my coats until next week because Mother Nature clearly has some confusion about what season it is. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.